And that's what it's all for. The MCW All-Star Championship. In the game. Well, through Discord. I mean, my brother in Christ, you've not even said a single word in the Discord server at all, let alone submit a character. So, like, that part is on you. The only thing that Owen needs to do is upload the character. But if you've not told him that you're ready, or he's not seen you submit the character in general, then, you know, at the end of the day, it's on you. If you're going to try and already post the blame onto somebody else because you won't submit your own character and you won't talk in the server, that's kind of your own problem. Commentary's lined up, by the way, I know you asked earlier. I'm glad it worked out. I don't know what... I didn't change any settings, so I don't actually know why it wasn't working last time. It just is now working this time. I think it's a case by case. You know what 2K's like. And Brad immediately taking it to Max Black. Going in for a running power slam. Also, I appreciate the compliments that we get consistently on the arenas, by the way. I do take a lot of effort. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like I make them completely from scratch. Some of them are like... There are some templates that are just kind of taken from the CC and then I just kind of edit them around to fit, you know, our show and our brand and stuff like that. But... You know, because respectfully, I don't have fucking 10 hours a day to allocate to building arenas every 2 weeks, you know? I actually do need to start getting back onto making arenas, though, because I actually don't think that I have an arena built for... When's the next show that I don't have an arena for? I think it's Full Moon. I'm pretty sure I've got the Bad to the Bone arena. But I don't have Full Moon, Standoff, Comeuppance, Brawl for All. I might have some of the rest, actually. I don't actually know. I'd have to check what I've actually got. You know. Sean, if you are watching, that's fine. I know that you're busy and driving and stuff, so... Are the ropes metal? No, they're not metal. This logo is amazing. Thank you. I was trying to go for, like, the Mortal Kombat type of vibe, you know? Brad shoving Max Black's face into the turnbuckle. Zach, respectfully, you didn't even get slightly close to submitting the submission right at all. There's literally a template pinned. You can literally look at everyone else's submissions. They all follow the template. Like, without trying to sound a bit like a dick, mate, it is not that hard to follow. Like, it's putting in a bit of information and an image. It isn't difficult. I've made sure it's a simple application for, you know, on purpose. Because a lot of the people we have here have zero experience with EVEDs in the past, so it's as simple as it could possibly be. And a tombstone to Max Black on the outside. You can't pin him on the outside, so Brad will be wanting to get him back in the ring. Or not. Maybe he just doesn't trust the fact that even a tombstone on the outside is still not enough to take down someone like Max Black. So he's just kind of throwing him around and trying to do as much damage to Max environmentally. Did 2K finally work for Paige, by the way? Yeah, I've got Paige now. Yeah. She just genuinely was not appearing for me on the MCW tag. But I think, to be honest, it might have still been there, and I just might not have seen it, because there's just, obviously, because of the 2K glitch of, like, some people's calls being uploaded, like, 45 times. It's, like, the MCW tag has gone from, like, having, like, 15 pages to, like, 36, just within, like, the last couple of weeks. Just because of how bad, the CC glitch has been. So Brad was trying to reset the count, but there is no countouts in MCW matches. It has been Brad who's been pretty much all but dominant in this match so far. I mean, of course, you know, we spoke earlier about how this is a potentially history-making, you know, record breaking moment for Max Black in this match. But also, Brad Collins, let's not put aside how big of a match this is for him and to solidify himself as champion. At the end of the day, this is his first title defense since winning the title at Road to Glory. And, a lot of people have been critical of Brad Collins' win. Obviously, he didn't actually pin or submit Max Black. He did it to Marty to win the title, which obviously Max has been using in a lot of his, claims to rematch as his point. And then obviously he's coming off the back of losing to the international champion Francis Sharp on the last strike. Goes for the pin though. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Max. Another thing is, why the hell did they remove the most recent tech of the CC? That applies very. I agree that it's annoying because, like, at the end of the day, it was so much better to find cause and stuff like that. But also, it's like the actual reason that they did it. And a clothesline from hell from Brad. He goes into the pin on Max. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Max Black. Max Black's really hoping to get more momentum in this. But I think the actual reason they removed it, by the way, is because loads of people just kept uploading, like, images of porn. And I think they know that they can't actually stop it, really. Like, they can't really moderate it. So I think if they just got rid of the most recent tab, then it would be basically impossible to find it. Because people just kept uploading porn images and stuff like that to the CC. I'm pretty sure that's actually the reason they got rid of it. Max now starting to get more fired up in this, knowing that he needs to be doing more here to get the win. As he now takes him down, goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Brad. Yeah, well, I never saw these. I did, but I used the most recent tab like a lot last year. Because it was a good way to get like a tattoo templates, like to download people's wrestlers just to use like the realistic looking tattoos. So I did that for my cause. And Max Black now taking control of this match. Brad taking him down. A little quick leg sweep. And another tombstone to Max Black. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3, and it is! Brad Collins able to defend. The rest of these songs will only be called out by... That's MCW Brad Collins' song coming up. But we now... Brad Collins has had his first title defense, defending it against Max Black, solidifying his position as champion. It was up for debate, realistically, considering how the fashion that he won the title, his recent matches as well, the Gates Francis and the likes. But it looks like he's come to FightFest with a plan in mind. He executes the plan, and he remains the MCW All-Star Champion in a truly all-star matchup between two of the biggest stars. Take a shot every time I say star. Oh, actually don't. You'll probably die during the, Rock City Stars match.
Here is your winner, and still World
Brad Collins celebrates with his title
Champion, Brad Collins.
as he takes it to the corner to lift it high in the sky, for he is the MCW All-Star Champion. It wasn't an all-star match, it was a mid-band. I meant as in an all-star match, as in the two people in